Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights, because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their career.
And don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight. All right, so here he is, DC, the one, the only Tony Ferguson, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, and the man who was the first to accrue a double-digit winning streak in the division, 155 pounds, that most people believe is the best and deepest in the UFC.
It has long been the deepest division in the UFC, and Tony Ferguson has maneuvered his way through that and had eventually captured the interim lightweight championship. One of the most diverse strikers that you've ever seen. I mean, the elbow he hit against Josh Thompson to split him open was unbelievable. And couple that with the college wrestling background, and every time you step into the octagon with Ferguson, you know you're going to have your hands full. From him walking to the octagon, dancing, to getting in there and being so free-flowing, Tony Ferguson is one of the best fighters in the UFC roster.
He really thrives under the bright lights. He is a finisher of the highest order. His training habits are truly the stuff of legend. Eddie Bravo talks about this guy training for 6 hours straight. Probably ill-advised for most fighters, but El Cucuy can do it.
He can do it.
Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy Pimblett! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Tony El Cucuy!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here he is, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. You wonder if he could sell out this arena by himself. A lot of these people are here to see him here tonight, and he has been off to the races in the UFC thus far. Began his career with a couple of wins, both of them producing finishes and bonuses, but now there's an uptick in competition. Now the stylistic challenges get stiffer, and as humbly as Paddy could say it, my game is ready. I have not been resting on my laurels. I've been going to Justin Flores and training my judo in California. I'm bouncing around getting the best looks. You're going to see a totally different version of Paddy Pimblett here tonight. Nice straight there by Paddy Pimblett. Just misses with the left hook. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
2 minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock. Solid kick by him there. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the ball.
Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work trying to advance position to your ground and pound. If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pimblett getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
Trying to recover full guard there. And there was a lead elbow. And so he's mixing everything up.
Pimblett's back in full guard. Lands the ground and pound strike. Final seconds of round one. Second round, straight ahead.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, man. I want you to set those kicks up.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Kick lands. Kick to the body now. That one won't land.
Ooh, head kick lands, but hurt. Back and forth we go.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up.
Another shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
He's trying to get the poker face. He's hurt very, very bad.
El Cucuy's kick to the body. That one blocked. Busy in the clinch. Lands that punch. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Cannot take too many of those.
Oh, big left hand!
Oh, he's good. He can't even stand. Nice double change. Nice shot there by the champ.
Pimblett's pass attempt denied. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Paddy Pimblett. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
El Cuckoo, he's now looking for a Darce choke.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
There's the block. Plenty of action to digest from that one. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Pimblett's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice elbow to the body there by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. El Cuckoo, he's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. We march on, 3 minutes to go. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. And that spinning kick found its home up top. Well, the body work starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. Another takedown attempt, not there. That's a good strike there by Pimblett. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bike.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, struggling to create an angle here, champ.
He's a fighter, man. He's gonna fight everything.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
On to the mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship round.
Stop!
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight. That is a huge shot right there, DC. He didn't need too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Leg kick now.
He's got that single collar tie. They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Attempts the front kick there.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Big punch lands.
Right hand over the top.
Oh!
Pimblett's cheek looks good. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility. Rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert, to me personally, it feels like this is a position to really just slow everything down. Are there submissions? Yes. But the ideal thing in this position is to slow you down from damaging and really just make you feel more in danger than you really are.
Ferguson's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout. But you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Ferguson gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Inside leg kick is good. Trying to establish that jab. He's hurt now.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pimblett. Trying to pass missed the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Pimblett grounded down from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Massive shot from the top.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Ferguson's back into full guard.
He passes to half guard.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Pimblett's in half guard. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but new UFC champion of the world you're looking at.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the